Hi to all the participants at the Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival 2022. My name is Kautuk Saksena and I've made a film called It Thrice, which is in English and Hindi. And before this, I've made short films, I've made ad films and documentary. This is my first feature film, and I've also written a novel called Kirat and Hand of Orion. Actually, this film is based on the concept of energy healing and how it really happens and what are the theories behind it. There are some theories which can seem to be a bit complex, but I've tried to show it in the form of a human drama which people can easily connect to. And then there's a bit of sci-fi element in it because it explores the life of a particle physicist. Then the core USP of this film is that everything is now. You have the whole universe inside of you, like our ancient said, Purnamada, Purnadam, Purnat, Purnam Adachyate. That whole concept is very well encapsulated in this film.
Hi, I'm Yashraj Jadhav and I play Professor Agastya in the movie Say It Thrice, which is written and directed by Kautuk Saksena. The film is a beautiful narrative. The characters are immensely well crafted and they have so much potential, and when I read it first and when I interacted with Kautuk and understood the character, it was just a very fantastic journey as an actor for me, and it has turned out to be what I was expecting it to be, and hope that you all will like it and will love this film. It functions at so many levels and it's really an intriguing feature. I hope that you will like it. Thank you.
So these things are very much there in our society. This whole technological age in which we are living in. So just by showing a particle physicist going through the process of energy healing into multi dimensions, but it happens in a way where he is able to experience his own inner emotional journey from a very chaotic turmoil state to a state of a bit more clarity, and how he learns in through the process. So that's the film. The music was done by Valentine Shipley, who was a very dear friend of mine, and it was his graceful nature that he just came and he did the background score, and his unique way of playing psychedelic rock and mixed with different genres. Like he was a former member of rock bands like Parikrama and Silk Route. So the kind of music which he created it fitted in very well with this theme of a sci-fi drama, and in that category. So it was an honor to have him, and this is probably one of his last compositions. So it was a real pleasure to have him with us. The cast did a phenomenal job, especially Yashraj Yadav sir and Sauti Chakrabarti sir, both NSD veterans. They did tremendous, and the way they etched out those characters in long dialogue scenes, it was phenomenal, and it was even one step ahead than what I had envisioned. So it was a very, very big plus for us to have them. And then Kamal and Nikki, they played their characters very naturally, and they were very effortless in all the dance and all the sequences which they had to do. So yeah, the cast did a tremendous job. No, we didn't face many roadblocks. Actually, it was I designed the whole story and the whole concept in such a way that it could be done in a modest production setup, because this is my first debut feature film. Well, some of our team was pretty new, and including myself. This is my first feature, so there were some learning things which we had to do during the process, and some of the crew was not as experienced, but then in a few days we managed to get the whole thing very well tuned, and by the end of it the whole shooting was happening in a very smooth and very well planned manner. Well, there were some scenes which I had envisioned in a different manner, and once you storyboard and when you create the whole story in your head and you through your imaginations, you have certain things which you want to show, and but when you come on the set and you start shooting, there are some changes which you have to make. So due to that, I think there were some spaces where I think due to the, we could have been, technically we may have been better at a few places, or maybe the visual may have been a little bit stronger in a few places, but that's it. There were many places where the visuals came out much better than what I envisioned also. Just somehow we were lucky to get a good location at a very good time, and it turned out to be very good, so that also happened. Well, for this film, Say It Thrice, it's a very unique film, and for people who are interested in ideas of self-improvement and energy healing, who like to, look into this way and implement it in their whole life, for them this will be like a wonderful film to watch. It's very innovative. It's simple, yet in a very sophisticated way it's been shown. Well, for distribution, first of all, right now it's going to the film festival circuit, and I aim for it to be released on OTTs. Yeah. Say It Thrice is a very unassuming film, and my idea was to make the best film, to come up with the best concept, to make it in a way which is, the best characterization, the best storyline, music, everything, was that the content is the real soul of the film. My best wishes to all the participants, and I hope that it is a very vibrant and a very energetic festival.